Oh, back. Can you hear me now? There we go. Should be able to hear me now. I'm muted by mic.
Noobe Saibot. Smoke. Janet Cage.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's see what we got.
The Flesh Pits.
Liu Kang wants to help Bihan.
No, Tomas. He wants to control. Round one. Fight.
animation was good. Good Nick. Oh my god. Damn, this keeps tripping. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff.
You'll be smoked out.
Final round. Fight!
Now let's get you warmed up. Let's see what you got.
Fight! I will destroy you. Round two. Fight!
There you go. More shenanigans. There you go. There you go. So you should be doing more often.
You'll go up in smoke.
Final round. Fight!
Yeah, I see that, you know. I don't know what happened there towards the end. Fatal's definitely a good idea, but still. Let's see.
Fight!
Good one. Yellow. Is this beta? There it is.
The past haunts me. Hunting for answers?
I will destroy you. Final round. Fight.
Stop doing those weights too often. I think you're still alive. Yeah, you can have that little extra.
Brutality. Noob Saibot wins.
Gotta get that blood pumping around here, son. What's the better way to get that blood pumping than thing snatch that face off? phase through that shadow tackle. The slide, yeah, but not that tackle. You gotta be careful fishing for those. Cancel that overhead.
This realm is now your grave. Brutality. Noob Saibot wins.
Well, you're not your neutral got better at a certain point, but now it looks like it's getting worse because you're just relying on specials. So instead of you walking me down carefully with certain moves and all that, you're just throwing a special move and it's getting obvious. So you keep trying to phase through myself, so I throw this, you can't phase through that. So when you see that, you gotta react to the slide, not just me doing the special. So when you see that, you have to find the better exploit, which is either running and jumping or, you know, dashing forward. You see a movement, maybe a teleporter on reaction, like the one that he comes from behind and hits you low. Either from that, your neutral is just there. Neutral doesn't mean just special all day. It can, but not necessarily.
Such wasted potential. Round 2. Fight.
No, you can't vape through the shadow tackle. You can vape through the shadow slide. Well, that's the mix-up. The tackle is more of a physical hit. You can only phase through projectiles, so the slide is considered a projectile. Yeah, on that setup, you just gotta do a delayed get up and block. I have it. Keep eating the overhead most of the time. Yeah, it seems like you're not trying as hard. You gotta push through it. You gotta stick to what you've been training for, right? It's not gonna be easy. That's for sure. I'm not gonna make it easy. Getting flustered very easily, and you gotta just slow down. Your offense is slowing down, your neutral slowing down, your defense is definitely slowing down. Gotta stop whipping on me like that. You keep trying to come in, that's not the way to do it.
Damn, I'm good.
Consumed with agony. Fight!
shouldn't have been doing it. Exactly. There you go. Pressure. You gotta use that hit advantage in order to set things up. Plus advantage, you know, grab attempts, mix-ups, all kinds of stuff. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what a good game looks like. You're flowing, you're not messing up and shit. There you go. Mix up the throws. Don't do those at once. After the last second. Good job. Keep it on. You can't let that get to you because there's a whole lot of shit that looks small in this game and leads to some bullshit. The setups, that's what makes a character really good. A character that can do something small and essentially capitalize for more damage. life there. You had to hold out.
Damn, I'm good.
My pain fuels my combat.
Final round. Fight.
Have to go so fast. I could just relax. You don't definitely don't want that bad.
Just like father taught me.
was weird. I get each projectile. That's right. Each projectile. So that shadow, those kicks for his projectile. Don't worry about it, dude. Trust me, it happens very often. You gotta do a whole lot of learning before you get anywhere around here. To do it, you gotta just do it. Told you, sir, the better I get with this character, the harder it is gonna to beat me, so you gotta step it up too. Okay. Alright. See, that's the thing with him. He has the staggers. So I don't know if you remember what staggers are. It's like when I'm just doing 2 instead of 2-1 with the shadow or 2-4. So his staggers is all about cancels. So if you don't cancel, his pressure is like there. It's nothing really. That's why I told you got to get those cancels down. That's why you got to be doing forward 3 cancel. You know, the mist into cancel. Those are his staggers. That's how he staggers you a lot. So if you don't have that going on, this character is not going to be the one until you really put some time into it. So if you're canceling, then you know you're not timing it right. That's all there is to it. Unless your controller's messed up or your internet's that laggy, because the connection is fine on mine. It's just not coming up. See, you might need to do practicing online too to simulate the online situation, but it shouldn't be that different. If really shouldn't. You know, I know cancels are a lot harder, obviously, but it's still lenient. It's still Mortal Kombat. The game doesn't get that crazy with cancels. Get it, but something's going on because you're not doing what you expect to do, right? So, I don't know. Okay. See, something started coming out there. But with that character, it has to be consistent. If it's not consistent, the character is just not good. His whole game plan is based off of cancel. Nah, you're not practicing the same way the way you think you are. Maybe you're practicing the wrong thing too. That could be it too. The character has high execution. I don't think he's a really good first character, especially for somebody that's really trying to get into the fighting game scene. Without that experience, he's a liability. I don't know. I guess maybe this weekend if I have a chance, you could just if we both have opportunity. You can show me what you're doing in training mode that you're not doing, you know, in the fight. Maybe it's nerves. That's a big thing too for a lot of people. There you go. See, wait, now when you get him pissed off, it seems to come out better. So you gotta put some motivation behind it, I guess. I don't know. go. There you go, setups. There you go. It's all about setups. The same thing I'm doing with Noob. It's all about setups. Everything leads into another setup. It's called the vortex. You gotta keep everything going. That's what makes characters really good. A combo into a situation, into a setup, into a right guess on your end, where they don't have many options but to block. So he does that with his restands, but it's just costly because it costs bar, but you're not taking advantage of it. So whenever you do his restands on a combo, you should be doing that forward 1-2, I think it is, stop into either an overhead, either a low to overhead, low to low, low to miss to cancel to low, or the highs. Cancel that into the missed, and then cancel again, and I think you're like plus 12. So you gotta listen. That's a hell of a plus right there, because not a lot of characters have double-digit pluses in this game. I don't think anybody does. I think he's the only one, to be honest with you. So if you're not taking advantage of when you can use that, get that plus. When you're plus 12, I have to guess. I can't press a button on anything you do. You see, that means you're going to be able to do something before I do. So that means I can't just mash out of it. So normally I have to guess what you're going to attempt. So when you take advantage of that and then you create a pattern, that's called conditioning. When you break that pattern, now you got, because now I think you're gonna do one thing, you switch it up on me, and boom, that could be a game-winning combo right there. So I guess that's what it is. I think you just don't have the direction with the character, even though I've told you to like look at the high tier matchups or matches with these top tier smoke players. It's everywhere out there. So I think what we're gonna do is, when I get a chance, we're gonna set something up so I can look up some matches, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what you should be doing, and just go with that. I don't care what you got going on. You just go with that, and then you put that into your gameplay. Then you can add whatever you want afterwards. But you still need the top tier stuff first, so you can know what's happening. You know what to do and what not to do. No, I get it. Listen, it's just a lot of information out there, and for you, it's very hard for you to know what's good or what's not good. Because if you don't understand what's happening, then you'll be lost for the most part. You may think you understand it, but you probably don't. So you don't fully understand the fundamentals of the game yet. Until you understand that, then you won't know what to really look for. So I'll just have to point that out for you. You know, because I've had enough experience in games where I can point things out very easily of what's happening, even if I don't fully know what I'm seeing, because it may be new or not something that I'm accustomed to. But the situation is normally always the same. Like some shit's about to happen, and I have to block. Nasty. Yeah, I think that's it. I think you recognize it, but you're not identifying it properly. You don't understand what to really do in these situations. So I'm going to see what I can find. I'm going to find something for you. I'll send you some stuff too. And I'll tell you, I'm going to send you a video. I'm going to tell you, look at this video at this time. And this is what I want you to learn how to do. And that's it. And then we'll keep going from there until you have a set toolkit of what to do with this character. What not to do. When you hit somebody, what do? You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't make it count, you know, if you let me back into the neutral, it makes it harder for you. And the other thing is, you're not using that cameo to its full potential, because that cameo is annoying. But you're only mostly using it on knockdown, and when you do use it full screen in the neutral, you just start teleporting, which is not full use of that. If you're gonna teleport, okay, maybe, right? If you're gonna teleport and cancel, you're gonna use it as cover to get close, right? To close the gap. Okay, I can see that, right? But you're just throwing out specials that are unsafe, and you think the cameo is gonna cover you, and it doesn't. Because yeah, you keep doing that teleport that disappears from behind me, that comes from behind, and then you think the missile is gonna cover you, but I just dash forward past the missile, and you're still wide open because you have so much delay. When it comes to that, what you should be doing is mostly your bar is going into that special, but into the cancel where you disappear. That's where you should be doing more often. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're not using the cameo to its full. That cameo is top tier for a reason. Because when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, that cameo is gonna cover you, and it allows you to steal a turn. I don't know if you play chess, but this game, all fighting games are like chess. And the basic concept is how to steal your turn. How to steal a turn from a person so that way you have another chance of offense. So if you don't understand that concept, then you wouldn't really know what to do and how to utilize it properly. Like for instance, Noob, his sweep, right? His sweep is super good. It's neutral, right? And it's a hard knockdown on hit. So what happens is he does good damage off of it, but it's also neutral, so he's able to still move after that move. That makes it really good. Oh, you're a chess master? Okay, well then you understand. Like it's all about pins. It's all about stealing turns every time you can, right? Baiting a person into thinking that they have the advantage, and then you turn it around on them. You know, it's about utilizing the strength of the game, right? Pinning, um, baits, right? Leaving out pieces in the air seemingly, but you're going for a checkmate, or you're going for a stronger piece, right? So it's all about setups. If you don't have any setup, you just kind of you're giving me too many chances to fight back. And in every fighting game, the main purpose is to take away an opponent's chance of fighting back. Or if they do have a chance, because they have to have a chance eventually, because if not, the game will just be broke. But if they do have a chance, then what happens is that essentially you have to limit their choices on what they can do, because now that gives you a better guessing game. Okay, if you play chess, we could definitely play chess. I love playing chess. I play chess almost every day, but mostly puzzles. I play the puzzles every day. Like checkmates in 2, checkmates in 3, checkmates in 4. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think it's just you don't understand the fundamentals of the game. Until you don't understand if you understand the fundamentals of the game, you understand what you're seeing. When you understand what you're seeing, it's easier to dissect, it's easier to create a game plan. If you think it's just pressing buttons all day, then you're not understanding the game. If you think it's just throwing specials, it's not that simple at all. Yeah, I'm on chess.com. I think my username is the same, Noobe101 on chess.com. So if you use that, we could play that. Yeah, oh, Soul Calibur. Yeah, I used to play Soul Calibur, but mostly for fun. Nothing like crazy, but Soul Calibur was fun to me. Yeah, I remember you mentioned you played Third Strike. I played Third Strike too. Third Strike is fun. It was mostly a casual type thing, but yeah, I always found that game fun. So yeah, I'm gonna when I get a chance, I'm gonna send you some videos, and I'm just gonna tell you what to do, and I just want you to do it, so you can slowly start understanding why I'm telling you why to do this. Because as you experience it yourself, then you'll start. Then I start breaking it down to you. Then it'll sink in little by little. Okay, good shit. Good shit. Listen, if you want to get into the FGC, man, it's gonna take some work. Trust me, man. It's frustrating. Everybody thinks they're good until they're not. It's just how it is. And if you don't grind these games, and it's gonna be a big disappointment in the long run. No, it's fine. You know, a lot of people start off not good, but there's potential. You just need to better understand what's going on. Listen, you got to think about it like this, right? This is how I think about it, right? I'm not a Vegeta. I'm more of a Goku. Like, as long as I keep playing, I get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. That's why I've done fairly well in tournaments, you know, every time I do play, because I put in effort, right? The more effort I put in, the better. And there's players like a Vegeta that naturally just know how to do things off bat. You know, so if you're not, then as long as you're willing to put in the grind, you could be just as strong, if not stronger than Vegeta. Look at Vegeta now. He's constantly trying to catch up to Goku. So, you know, it is what it is. But in the end of the day, you can't just expect it to just happen. You got to put in work just like Goku does. It's the same. That's the way I see things. Some people naturally gravitate to things. Others, and they need to grind it. They need to drill it constantly. I'm one of those people. The more I just stay in there and play the game and keep playing, it just gets way easier for me. But if I don't put in the time, I'm not gonna get that great. I'll be all right because I understand the fundamentals, but the fundamentals are one thing. It's still now character knowledge is another. Oh yeah. Trust me, with patience, as long as you have the drive, that'll allow you to keep playing, right? It'll motivate you to keep learning. And the more you keep playing and the more you keep learning, the stronger you're gonna get over time. But it's just gonna take it's gonna take time for you to understand what you're looking at, to really understand. You know, because there's a lot of people that still don't even understand what a meta is, let alone a meta in this game. Every game has a different meta. It's never the same. It may look similar to an older one or a different one or another game, but there's certain things that you won't really understand unless you're just that type of a player, or unless you grind so hard that it's just like, okay, I see what's going on here. Hopefully. Oh, you want to do it first to 5? All right, let's do it. Let's do this. did a lot better that round than the other round for sure. It's like you're slowly climbing into it. So it looks like you got that canceled down a lot better, which is good. Gotta keep it going. Let's do this. Whenever you see that ghost ball, just crouch. Let go of block and crouch. It's a high, so you can crouch under. You don't want that ticking time bomb on you. saw that one coming. It was either gonna be that or a shadow packer. I think your best thing would have been the teleport, cancel into disappear, waste that bar, call Sector, and then rush in with something. Not a special, but just rush in with something. Trying to cook, trying to teach you not how to play some Mortal Kombat.
Your suffering has been purged. Brutality. Noob Saibot wins.
Yeah, you walking too much, man. You walking too much. I was like, yeah. I figured he was gonna try something, so let me just throw it in his face.
So much effort, so few results. Fight! Your suffering has been purged.
You see, at the very end, you had to do the random shit. I was like, alright, I see a teleport. I'm gonna just crouch and block, because if I see something coming towards me, I can just stand up. It comes from behind, I already know. There's only one thing he can do there. So. I think he can cancel. I don't know. looking at me. Looking at you too long. You gotta be careful with too much walking too. Somebody's about to press a button.
Your suffering has been purged. Brutality.
See, you're doing the right thing. Whenever I do that setup, you're doing a delayed get up. But what you should be mixing in is the poke. Because if you let me set you up into a make you block something into a mix, then it's not favorable for you. So when you see that coming, just hit me if you see something coming out, because I have to strategize it.
Your skills are lacking. Round two. Fight.
My pain fuels my combat.
Final round. Fight.
This character, if he touches me once, not over. Hell yeah. That's why I love this character in this game. He's so fucking good. He's nice. I like the way this character design everything. do one more.
Cybot wins. Fight.
There you go. Use that string. I don't see you using that string enough. That string is good and safe too. They use that as part of the conditioning process. That's what I forgot to mention too. I never see you use that string.
As deadly as the dark.
Fight. Such wasted potential. Final round. Fight.
Every time I actually do up, do over, that's not what it's doing. Finally went for that sweep. Like, what the hell? The sweep is plus, sir. You gotta use that sweep more often. I keep telling you that. I'll give you one last one. Let's do it. Let's do it. You gotta use that sweep. It's plus for a reason, and you gotta use that. Those things that are plus, you gotta make sure you take advantage of them. Like that over, I mean that high for one. The sweep another for sure. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna just start down to him. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that when you do that game. You can't escape that down too, sir. Not there. Good game. Good game. It's like you were picking up the steam towards the end, but you still got to keep it consistent in the end of the day. Don't worry, I got you. We'll figure something out. What's up, Diva? What's going on? Oh, man. Everything been going good over there? You feeling good? He choked hard on that one. Yeah, he choked. I don't know about chalk, but yeah, he definitely choked. That's for sure. Alright, I'll give you one last. You can or you can't leave all that though. Which one is it? saw the screen shift.
Cybot
Let me just do. Oh man. Alright, GG. So this is the last one? Alright. Alright. Last one. Okay.
fight.
Cancel those overheads, bro.
Beware the shadows. Round 2. Fight. This realm is now your grave. Brutality. Noob Cybot wins.
Alright, sir. GG's. Definitely some good games. I'm gonna hit you up when I get a chance with some videos of stuff that I feel you should be practicing with the character. Just to get his very basic gameplay down. GG's. Alright, I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna go eat something. Diva, nice hearing from you. Hopefully everything's going well with you again. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna give you some more pointers on what you should be training. Get you on the right track. Let me get out of here, guys. Thank you for tuning in again. You guys have a great night. Appreciate you.